I'm going to alter, whoops, the lights a little bit so you get less shadow. I'm getting to this painting a little late today. That's starting off with my morning coffee. But I guess the point of this is don't leave your strawberries out because I left them out. I meant to paint them this morning, but things don't always go as planned. Sometimes during this time of the virus and isolation, I know this is supposed to be about painting and I'm talking about that you don't always get to things as planned. That's okay, but try and get back to them, or the next day get back to them. These poor little wilted, as I said, I left them out. I did refrigerate them, but after several hours sitting here waiting for me to paint them. So just try and, stay on track if you can and get work done. I do have a different schedule for the different days of the week, including the weekends. I don't know exactly what that schedule is or how it's different, but I do separate. Like I have a class several days a week. I take Italian. I'm trying to keep up with my Italian. Can't wait till we're able to go back. So I have my homework days. I have the days I listen to my podcasts. Well, I usually do them in the morning. And I have some different scheduled Zoom meetings, kind of standing meetings. So they differentiate. Like Fridays, I have, actually it's going to be two now with two different groups of friends. But just, even if it's making a phone call to someone once a week or whenever, it's good. Some people don't have Zoom or don't have computers, so I'll make phone calls. I know a lot of people are still working during the week from home. And if you're a nurse or a doctor, you are going to have to be mindful that other people still have schedules going on too. So when we reach out to them so I guess I have my basic primaries here. Well, I have the red and the yellow and the green. It's the secondary. Putting in a little bit of shadow. I'm doing these watercolors more and these videos. It's kind of to connect with people. But if there's something you want to know about a brush or, getting different effects and want to share something with me, that would be cool. You can write in the comments after the video, if you didn't subscribe. And if you want to like it, that would be great. If you want to share it, that would be even better. But if you scroll down after the video to the very end, just keep scrolling till it stops. There'll be a place where you can share a comment about something or, let me know about a technique or just tell me something you'd like to know about during this series. One thing I could tell you, if you are listening to this and you do some videos or you do YouTube, I can't say her name, Alexa, she'll start playing music, ask me what I want. But if you have any music going on in the background, I actually wasn't able to post some videos because it picked up the background music. Not every case, thank God, but in some cases. So try not to have that music going in the background because YouTube will not let you put that on because of copyrights, even if it's just background music. So you just have to listen either to the quiet or me rambling. But the sounds are definitely different at night. I definitely hear, even though I'm in a big building, I definitely hear the birds in the morning, especially now, since New York is quite quiet. So funny. I always say to use complementary colors, and I guess nature just gives us that green and the red together. Two complementaries together. Now, helps to balance out the color and ease up the eye when of the viewer when you have the complementary color either mixed into your complementary or opposite color mixed in to kind of soften, even though it's a complement. If it's near each other, it makes the color pop, and also blending it in, it's putting a little green into the red or even a little blue that makes green. It softens the color. So, just always, if you just stick to your basic color wheel and you have your primaries, red, yellow, and blue, and then you have the secondaries, green, yellow, and violet, and you just kind of work with those colors. And like I said, if you just have a basic set at home and you paint, I think I have a basic set from Blick with the basic colors in it. Let's see, what does this have in it? No, actually it has the primaries, red, yellow, and blue. It has a cobalt blue. And it has an alizarin crimson, so it has two reds and a black. You could start with that. I mix my own blacks, but the set came with a black. I will be doing a studio tour and just using the materials I have in my home studio, since I'm not going into mine where I usually work. And I'm not painting outside, because even though it's very quiet, happens when you paint outside, people come and stop, and we need the social distancing. I'm just following what we're told to do and stay inside. You know, you can work out your window, you could do sketches or other objects in the house. I'm just trying to get through this pad, focusing on fruit. I think it's so funny, as I'm painting this, my lemon rolled away on me. Come back. I'll have to change my drawing. I'll put a little bit of that shadow in. I have my Bounty, my better picker upper. Not that other brands aren't good. I like using paper towel as a blotter. Also use the edge of my water container to take off any excess water. The pattern of my plate, just because I like it. You can make it out if you like. I happen to like this plate. So I did go back in, some little speckles in there. I don't want to overwork this, because it's just not that kind of painting. And it seems so I just really need to, as I would say, step away from the painting. I'm gonna step away. Okay, well, that's it. My little strawberries that waited all day for me and got a little wilted, but we made it.